Hello everyone, welcome to Aptitude Jab. This is a set based on one of the questions which was asked in CAT way back. This says that there are 11 students who appeared in an examination which had 70 multiple choice questions. Some of these students attended the paper honestly and attempted the entire paper. And coincidentally, each one of them made a mistake in one of the questions which were different from one another. The remaining students copied the answers from at least one or at most two students. So they copied from one or two of these students. Each of these students deliberately introduced a wrong answer to one of the questions. If a student copied answers from two students, they would copy all the identical answers and leave those questions blank for which the answers are different. The table given below gives the incorrect responses and the questions left blank by these students. In this, the first thing that we can easily figure out is the honest students, those who answered correctly on their own and made a mistake. And then we will make a diagram of who copied from which student. Okay, so if we talk about these students, those who answered honestly, right, what will they do is they attempted all the questions. Okay, so and each one of them made a mistake in one of the questions, so that means they will not leave anything blank, but they will have one incorrect answer. So those students are Beena, then Farhan, and Jhulan, right? So Beena, Farhan, and Jhulan. Now we will also write the answer which they gave incorrect, right? Farhan gave answer wrong 16 and Jhulan gave 25. So we are done with these three students. Now some students copied from them. So whosoever copies from Beena, Farhan, or Jhulan will copy all these answers. It is given that if a person student copies from two students, they would leave those questions blank where answers are different. But if someone is copying from one student, the answers will be same, so the person will directly copy all those answers. Okay, now if a person directly copies answers from them, they will not leave any answer blank, because they will assume that whatever is given in their paper is correct, so they will just copy it. And each of them deliberately introduced a wrong answer, so that means one of these answers they will get incorrect, because these students have also made a mistake, and they will also make another mistake. So those people will have two incorrect answers with no blank spaces. So let us see this Anurag, right? Anurag has got 16 and 64 incorrect. Now we know that Farhan got 16 incorrect. So that means Anurag copied from Farhan, and in order to hide himself, he made 64 incorrect. So Anurag must have copied from Farhan. Similarly, Cyrus 25 and 34. Now Cyrus must have copied from Julan. So Cyrus gave wrong answer to question number 34. Now Disha has left some answers blank. So that means she must have copied from multiple people. Then we have Edwin, right? Edwin has three answers incorrect. So that means Edwin did not copy from these people directly, because otherwise he will have only two incorrect, one for himself and one he copied from someone. Now if we see the next one, that is Gayatri, 7 and 52. This is 7, so Gayatri copied from here and answered 52 incorrectly. Okay. Now, if we see this, they have copied from these. Now, if we look at the next person, so these are the people who have left these, like who made these mistakes. Now, if we see this, Edwin did not leave any answer, but Edwin has made three mistakes. Okay, so what does that mean? That Edwin must have copied from 7, right, and 52, because Edwin made these mistakes. So Edwin must have copied from uh, Beena and Gayatri. So he copied, basically he copied from Gayatri. So when he copies from Gayatri, he does not know that 52 and 7 are incorrect, right? So he just copies them because he does not know that she has made these mistakes. So Edwin will make mistake in question number 7. So this is also done. Now we are left with 4 people. Now these 4 people have left some answers blank. Okay. Now if they have left some answers blank, that means they copied from multiple people. Okay. Now if we see Kavita, Kavita has left just 2 answers blank, 7 and 16. So from this table we can see that Veena answered 7 incorrect and Farhan answered 16 incorrect. So this means Kavita must have copied from them. Now, when Kavita sees question number 7, she sees a different answer for Beena and different answer for Farhan. When she comes to question number 16, she finds Beena has a different answer, which is the correct answer, and Farhan has the incorrect answer. So she gets confused and skips that question. So 7 and 16 have been skipped. So that means she copied from these two and introduced a wrong answer, which is question number 29. Okay. Now we are left with Disha, Harsh and Smith. So Disha has 16, 25, and 34. So 34 we know who introduced the error. Okay. So if we see this, so when Disha must have copied from Cyrus because Cyrus has 25 and 34 already incorrect. And Disha must have also copied from Farhan because Farhan has 16 incorrect. So these two helped Disha. Now Disha answered 28 incorrectly. So when she sees question number 16, it is different in Farhan, incorrect, and correct in this. When she sees 25, 25 is incorrect because Julan had made a mistake in 25, which Cyrus copied. So Disha saw that that is incorrect, but this was correct in Farhan. So Disha leaves 25. Similarly, 34 was incorrect by Cyrus, but correct by Farhan. So she gets confused and just leaves the answer. So Disha is also done. Now Harsh and Ishmeet. Now if we see Harsh and Ishmeet, Harsh has left 25, 34, 64. Right? So 25, 34 that is already left, and 64 and 16. So 64 and 16. So that means Harsh copied from here because 16 and 64 are incorrect here and 25, 34 are incorrect here. So Harsh left all these questions and made error in question number 10. And then we have Ishmeet. Ishmeet is leaving 7, 16, 52, 64. 7, right? Then we have 16 is to be left, and so this means this must be from these two people. 7, 16, 52, and sorry, this will be from A. So 16 and 50, 16 and 64 incorrect from here, and 7 and 52 incorrect from G. So this copied from here, and Ishmeet left question number 11 incorrect. Okay, so this is how we will get the diagram that who copied from which person. Now we can answer these questions. How many students answered the test honestly? So it is very easy to figure out that there are 3 students who answered it honestly. How many students copied from 2 students? Okay, so one is this, second person is this, third person, fourth person. So there are exactly 4 persons who copied from 2 students. At least how many students must have completed their paper before Edwin? Okay, so Edwin copied from these two people, right? Uh, Beena and Gayatri. Now, Edwin is not dependent on any others. So, at least 2 people must have completed the paper. It does not matter that Farhan completed or Julan completed or not, but these two must have completed. So, minimum 2 people must have completed the paper. Suppose the same question was asked for Ishmeet, then the answer would have been different. In this case, these two and these two, 4 people must have completed the paper, then only Ishmeet could complete it. But in case of Edwin, it will be just 2 people. Now, next question. It says Harsh must have copied the answers from which two people? So Harsh copied from Anurag and Cyrus. So that is the solution to the set and the answers to the questions.